Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I promised you somebody special from the Vail Valley Young Professionals Association. So I got the president, not just anybody. I got the president, Ryan Williams. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh my God, it's my pleasure. This is so cool. Ryan was just telling me before we came on, there were about 10 members, give or take,
before
you joined
last
in October.
Yeah.
Now there's over 70. That's incredible. And I'm assuming they're all young.
Yes. The young part of it, we really try not to focus too much on the young aspect.
Okay.
I've got several friends that have been hesitant to join, saying that they might go outside of the young part of our organization. And I don't really think we have a limit on that. It's more of a mindset, I would say.
I was going to say it's got to be more of a mindset, because who wouldn't want to join something that brings light to our youth? Because it is important, because Hey, guess what? You guys are our future. No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure, but we need y'all. So that's really great that you guys have this organization. Han, you obviously stepped in October.
Yeah.
And a lot of things have taken place since you've been in charge, and it's just a wonderful organization. Let's hear a little bit about, before we get into what you guys are coming up with and stuff, let's hear a little bit about the organization and what you guys stand for.
Yeah, so it's an organization that's really about networking and community involvement.
Okay.
I think those are the two largest things. There's a professional development part that we try to help any of our members with, connection for finding jobs or helping develop their career.
Nice.
But most of it is going to be looking at the aspect that's kind of the fun part of hanging out, socializing. There are a lot of new members that we've had recently that all came to the Valley and work remotely, so they don't really have a deep-rooted connection to a friend group and things like that.
Right,
so
more hands-on is more.
Exactly. So it's a way to try to get people to meet, and there have been members in the past that have met and actually been married. One of our board members found his wife as part of the organization.
Oh my
so
God.
I can't say that's going to happen for everybody that
Hey, if
comes
you're
out.
looking for love.
I can't say it'll be everybody that
Right.
That'll have that, but that's the kind of connections and things.
I love that.
we have.
That's
So,
really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know, especially because in this valley, people connect in so many different ways, but it's always usually through a community group or an organization or work or anything like that. And what do you guys do?
So we have different events. We try to do a variety of things. So upcoming, the next event that we have is going to be in September. It's mid-September, September 17th.
Okay.
We're going to have the first annual Vail Valley Cornhole Tournament.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be, right now we're looking at the Ford Park Fields with VRD and having a little cornhole tournament there on Sunday afternoon.
Fun.
The one after that is October 6th, and it's going to be a Habitat Build Day.
This is big. This is big.
One of our board members is, she works for Habitat for Humanity. So that Friday, October 6th, we're going to do a Habitat Build Day. And then after that in November, we have, we're trying to figure out the exact details right now. It's not finalized, but kind of a membership drive and a food drive, kind of dual theme to try to help get food for the community as we go into winter. And then the last event we'll have of this year is in early December, and it'll be our holiday party. It's always our largest event. And that one we do a silent auction, and the proceeds go to another nonprofit. The last 2 years, we've had the proceeds around $3,000. I don't know the exact figure. I don't try to do the numbers too much myself, but that went to Speak Up, Reach Out the last 2 years.
What a great organization.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, we have so many issues here in the Valley.
Absolutely.
And so that's great that you guys do wonderful, fun events, and then you take the means and you support another organization. So really, it's just one hand helping the other here in our community.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Those are the things we have. And then other events we've had earlier in the year, we did a Hot Summer Nights night. So the first opening of that.
Nice.
We partnered with Vail Jazz just this last week and for the Grace Kelly performance.
Nice.
So had some members get some discounted rates for that. We also partner with the Valar and Vail Comedy so that our members can get discounts with their shows. So there's a lot of things we try to have a little bit for everyone, along with just a casual night out at a couple of different bars and things like that, of just true networking or speed network dating kind of things.
Yeah, but you guys are doing the right thing because you're connecting with all the right proper groups and leaders of these groups. And so what I feel about our community is it's all about connectivity and how you guys merge together and become one big force to help everybody here in our community. And I mean, I just think it's a beautiful thing that we have so many altruistic people in our valley. It's crazy, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, what made you join?
I knew one of the founders. We're actually on our 10th year. This is the 10th year of the organization. And
so not everybody's so young anymore.
Yeah, so that's when I say the young part of it is more the mindset, and I think that speaks volumes to the valley in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that you can have someone at any age that is out here living the dream of living in the mountains, and they want to stay young, and that helps. We can help facilitate that.
Absolutely.
So we try not to go too much on we've actually discussed maybe trying to drop the young part from it, just to have a professional organization that is geared towards that. But we also want to include the younger.
Yeah, you want to
people
encourage
upcoming.
youth to join in on these community projects, because then they get a taste of what it's like, philanthropy and all that other great stuff. So you want to keep it in there too.
Because when we talked about that, we've also had some individuals that don't feel they're as professional as they should be for our organization, which is absolutely not true. We're open to anyone and whoever wants to come be a part and just hang out with us, so to say.
Yeah.
That we've had some younger people that say, I'm not as professional as this, or I'm working.
It doesn't matter.
I'm working a job, not a career. And we say, well, maybe you meet someone at one of our events that can help facilitate what you want to do. Because at being 10 years of an organization, there are people that are now higher up in their companies, and they're looking to pull people from the meetings to fill positions in their organization.
Right.
So there's things like that go on, and we started talking about either the young or the professional, and we say, well, we're just going to keep it how it is. So
you know what? It's a great sound, and it makes people intrigued, and they want to check it out. But I mean, I was talking to Brett earlier. I'm of a certain age, but he thinks I act like a 20-year-old. So you're
There's
right.
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Are you kidding me? I'm good with it. But the thing is that my point is that everybody here does have a young mindset. Even it doesn't matter where you are in life. Just getting together with a group of people that care about everybody else here in our valley and beyond, and taking care of everybody is such a great thing. So your age, your job, your occupation, it doesn't matter. It's your journey, and you can bring yourself to delight.
Yeah.
And then everybody can see what you're about, and everybody has something to add and to give.
Absolutely. It's about the networking. And that's really the biggest thing, that you get surprised of who you meet and how you meet them and where that can lead.
Sure.
So.
And, you know, people are back to work. People want to have careers again. People, you know, the lazy factor's gone. You know, the work from home. I mean, some people can work from home and do great, but a lot of people want to get out and be part of something, be a
meet
bigger...
people.
Meet people, get involved, and this is the greatest organization for people to tap into, maybe a starter package almost, because they come to you guys, and then you branch out and you round up River Ranch, all of these great organizations I know you guys connect with, so that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping everybody in connection.
Yeah, I think another big one that we look at is just all the different entities we can connect with. And trying to find different sponsors or corporate partners and things like that we're able to use venues or have cool events at, you know, and do things. That's really what allows us to do it, is the variety that we have in the valley.
Right. So in terms of sponsors, I know that you guys could always use all the help you can get. So if I wanted to be a sponsor, it would be great if I could be some part of it, where either money's involved or a place where you can hold events. Or anything like that, like a musical, anything.
Yeah, we're pretty flexible with it. We have different levels of sponsorships, and they have different benefits connected to it. But in reality, it's more so of what you're able to provide if you wanted to become a sponsor, monetary or in-kind partners. We have a few different in-kind partners that they're able to provide something for us, whether it's a space or the Mountain Careers. We're in kind with them, that we help. It's very closely aligned of finding young professionals and jobs, and having that network connection together. That's one that we've had for a few years now, for sure. And we had a networking event with them that she helped run things for us. And not have it on us to do as much of the planning for the event. We just get to have our members show up and do the promotion of the event. That cornhole tournament, Elevated Dental, local dental company, is going to sponsor that one for us. So cool. And that one really helps the financial side of it, and they're interested in the cornhole tournament, I believe. Knowing them that they played in one of the leagues, I believe, and things like that.
Nice.
So it was kind of a dual purpose idea of what they want and what they're able to help provide.
I think it's great.
Something that we want to do for our members. So it just kind of merged over the last year of trying to have a bigger event like that. So
see what happens when you have connection with everybody. I mean, you can do a bowling league coming up in one of the two spots, or like movie shows. All of this stuff is open to you guys. But I have to say, if you would like to be part of this, you have to reach out. Not only that, but if you want to sponsor, this is big, because you can be such a great part of the community and the Young Professionals Association. And Mountain Careers is amazing. I don't know. I mean, you can go to the paper, you can go to anything. They do not have what she has online for job, interest, careers.
Yeah, there's emails that go out all the time.
It's crazy. Mountaincareers.com. I go on it just because I like to talk about what's out there. Sometimes what kind of jobs are available to people, because everybody wants to get back. Everybody wants to be involved. Everybody wants to get back to normal and be a big part of the community and the job force. And you know what? If you don't know what you want to do, it doesn't matter. I'm still looking. You know what I mean? You know, like I love what I'm doing, but it's always, you can always reinvent or come up with a new exciting idea for your life. And this is a great start with you guys.
Absolutely. And we have more sponsors than those. There are a ton. I can't list everybody on this, but our website has everyone listed. Our emails that go out have everyone that's a sponsor listed.
Okay.
So.
Well, you got to reach out to Ryan, everybody. The Vail Valley Young Professionals Association is for everybody, young, medium, who cares how old you are. It's something to get embraced in and get connected with. I can't thank you enough for having you here.
Thank you.
Ryan, everybody, he's the president. Make sure you reach out and get involved today. This is Liz for Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hey, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail, and today I had the chance to sit down with Karen Barker from The Bookworm and Diane Lusbrook, who is an avid reader, to talk about how you become more involved in our community through book clubs. So join us today and learn more about how you can thrive in the mountains.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the
of the year when we're seeing a lot of grasshoppers that are in the bushes ending up in the river. So it's a really good time to start thinking about fishing with those terrestrials, those bugs that come from the land and end up in the water. Spiders and ants and crickets and all those kind of those bigger bugs that really aren't part of the food sources in the rivers for the fish, but they come from the land and the fish love them. So we had rain recently. We did have some rain that came through 2 days ago, late afternoon into the evening hours. It was kind of a powerful storm. And then we also had rain to the south on 82 towards Aspen, up to the north towards Steamboat. And even though we're not getting the rain right here, and the upper river from, let's say, Walcott south towards Leadville is pretty clear, this rain really affected the water. We had a couple of guys fishing down at Climbing Rock in Walcott the other day, standing in the river with their clients, and the river was clear as a bell and they were catching fish. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, let me show you this video. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this rain came on through, and it just pushed so much mud out of a small creek called Alkali Creek, which is kind of just below the bridge at 131. And while the people were fishing, the water dramatically changed color. So it really kind of changed the whole fishing equation for the day. When the water clarity is like that, which the turbidity was probably around 38, or actually probably more like 500, you cannot catch fish in it. It's just a challenge for sure. So look for the clearer water, okay? And then one of my guides was on his way to take clients over to the Roaring Fork recently, and they were going to fish around Carbondale. And he got to the river, took a photograph. Here's a photograph of that. You can see just that river it's almost red. Kind of like the Yoo-Hoo chocolate drink. So that's kind of the challenges we're facing right now, and that's just part of what we do as fishermen, and we kind of adapt and have a contingency plan and move on from it. But if you're interested in maybe doing a little fly fishing, it is good right now. As long as the water's clear, there's plenty of fish to be had. Give us a call at Minturn Anglers. We're right in Minturn. You can swing by and say hi to Nick, say hi to myself. We'll get you on the river for a half day, 3/4 day, full day, float trip, wade trip. We have it all. All right, we're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to go on a hike with TV8's own Ben. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
And I told you right before the break we were going to take you on a hike. So Ben Roof, one of our guys that works at the TV8 studios, he does talent, he hosts on GMV, and he does these outdoor adventure segments where he kind of just goes out and goes on these spectacular walks and hikes all around Eagle County. And one of those places where he recently went was a place called Nolan Lake, and it is a beautiful hike. It's a pretty aggressive hike, pretty steep, but it's a short hike. So we're going to take you to Nolan Lake right now with Ben on his outdoor adventure for the day.
Welcome to Outdoor Adventures. I'm Ben Roof. We are here at Yeoman Park, part of Sylvan Lake State Park, getting ready for a 3.5 mile out and back hike to Nolan Lake, totaling 7 miles. It's going to be a gorgeous high alpine lake in the shadow of Gold Dust Peak. Now, we are at Yeoman Park now, which means we're going to have to drive 6 miles up a dirt switchback road to get to Fulford. Fulford is an old mining community founded in the late 1800s that is now mostly home to summer cabins. It's only accessible by road in summer and by snowmobile in winter. It's going to be a fun little drive, so let's get started. So we've made it up to Fulford. The road isn't terrible, and as long as your vehicle has pretty good ground clearance, you shouldn't need four-wheel drive to make it all the way up. However, I can imagine things could get pretty rough if it's raining or if the roads are wet. Up at the trailhead, we are here at 9,920 feet in elevation. There is some dispersed parking right around the trailhead across from Fulford and the entrance to the town. We are going to finish the hike up at 11,342 feet, gaining and losing and having to regain about 600 feet of elevation when we hit a saddle on the trail about halfway through. Don't forget, we're hiking at altitude, so it's going to be easy to get hydrated, especially in this warm summer. So make sure we've got plenty of water and some bug spray, because there are a lot of flies, at least the beginning of the trail. But as long as we're prepared, let's get started. After we've crossed that creek on our way up the trail, we do have to split off from the old mining road we've been following since the trailhead. About 400 yards after we cross the creek next to the old building, we do come to the fork in the road. And back here behind me is the Nolan Lake Trail. It's a little bit tricky to see as we're walking up the logging road. And this old road keeps going and is very much more of a defined path. It's easy to miss. So, after the creek, got to make sure we're looking to the left-hand side there for this old tree and the gap that's been sawed through it. Let's go. start to get quite a bit steeper as the trail is starting to begin to wind its way up a fairly significant hill face. It's going to have to work its way around several different steep rock outcroppings, which makes the trail a little bit narrow and a little bit windy. Fortunately, we do have pretty solid footing the whole way up before we reach the National Wilderness boundary. So the last section of our hike does start off with that bit of a short but steep and windy section there going through the rocks. Afterwards, we come out towards some talus fields and an alpine marsh. After passing the marsh, we're going to hit our wilderness boundary, and that is the signal that we are almost on top of the lake. It's just a little bit more to regain that 600 feet that we lost coming down in the marsh, but we'll be right on top of the lake after that, and not a moment too soon, because I'm starting to get a bit thirsty. Let's get going. Well, we are just about to the lake, but it has started to rain on me, so hopefully it's not too far away. The rain has really picked up, which is always a risk at the high alpine. You never know what the weather's going to do as you start closing in on tree line. Well, thankfully the rain broke, and hopefully we'll have a beautiful sunny rest of the hike. We're here at Nolan Lake. Despite having a bit of rain to deal with, some muddy spots in the trail, and some spots where trees falling over the trail made it a little bit difficult to navigate, and the bugs have been kind of atrocious. I would say overall, it's a moderate to difficult trail. Not terribly easy, but nice and scenic the whole way. It's absolutely gorgeous. Once we're at the lake, we've still got snow, it's nice and cool, there's a beautiful view, and the water is crystal clear. Now, let's enjoy the views a little bit. One of the biggest challenges on any hike is making sure that we bring enough water with us. Water can get heavy and can be a hassle to carry. So one thing that I always make sure that I have in my pack is a life straw. This product is by Vestergaard, and it's a fantastic little lightweight water filter that you can bring with you just about anywhere. It's small, it's light, it can fit in your backpack, it can fit in your pocket, it can even fit in your car. And the way it works is you just pop the lid open here. This is the filter side, and this is the drinking side. And you just take this guy, stick it in your water source, and just drink just like it's a straw. This is a fantastic product that can make sure, as long as you have a water source, you'll have somewhere where you can get some drinkable water from. And it does a great job at filtering out not just dirt and debris, but also bacteria, microorganisms that might make us sick. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, and Vestergaard also makes a series of other Life Straw filter products, like some that go in your water bottle, some that go in your drinking reservoir, or some that can go in your filter in your refrigerator. So, make sure to pick up a Life Straw at any of our fantastic local outdoor retailers. I can't stay here for too much longer though, because I am getting eaten alive by all the mosquitoes. So let's head on back to the car. Thank you so much for joining me for Nolan Lake on this edition of Outdoor Adventures. I'm Ben Roof. I'm gonna get out of this thunderstorm, but I hope you'll catch me next time when I go explore Beaver Lake.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
All right, everybody. So welcome back to the show. I'm making my way, let me get out of the sunshine, making my way up into Beaver Creek right now to talk about Oktoberfest. But I want to talk about a great store in Vail. It's called Perch. Lori O'Connell, a good friend of mine, I went to college with her husband, owns this spectacular women's clothing store, and it's done really well. Avija, one of our hosts at the studio, who does a show called Vail Vibes, had a chance to catch up with the people at Perch with some fashion advice. Let's take a look.
Hi, welcome to Perch. I'm Tamar Biorgadze, and I will be your stylist today. It's about you to be happy. Like, oh, I just got this little thing yesterday, and guess what? I'm gonna walk out tomorrow in a job and wearing that outfit. That's what makes my job satisfied. When I know that Jennifer, somewhere in New York, who is my client, walks out the door tomorrow and has the outfit I put together, it is absolutely satisfying for me to know that that girl that day will feel happy because she's put together. And it's all about inside, nothing to do with any of the terrible things you sometimes hear in Instagram, nothing to do with perfection or the perfect body or all of the crazy stuff. It's just simply feel so happy. Fill your soul with beautiful experiences daily. And one of them is maybe get a little personal styling.
And personal styling is Tamar's specialty.
Good outfits that fits them closet, what they need, not that what I want to sell. Again, very thin line between sales and being personal stylist. Very thin line. And I don't just sell. I wanted to develop for them a closet personalized for them. My goal is to discover that lady, that woman first, and then start shopping for them.
She says the seeds of fashion were planted during her childhood.
My grandmother, back in the day in the Soviet Union, was a seamstress. And I was her little assistant. So anything with sizing or clothing or sewing or bra sizing or any blazer or anything, she used to do hundreds of seamstress jobs in a daily basis. Back in the day, it was paid nothing, but I was so fortunate to see how my grandma, who was her 70s, just look at somebody on a mirror coming from a street and she would go, oh, she's size 4. We need her pants this size. This is it. She's going to walk in. She's going to say this, that, and that. We are ready. Let's go. Let's do it. And I just admire that everything she would have said, what she saw, who was going to knock on our door, it would turn out to be a truth.
Tamar says when it comes to fashion advice, she has 3 basic tips. Layer up.
Because when you go out in a Vail, like a concert or lighting or whatever you are seeing, a show, you need to be prepared to be fashionable, but also don't get cold.
Don't worry too much about trends.
We get stuck on the idea, I have to be trendy. Oh my gosh, comments like this, I just saw this online or Instagram, which we know can be very influenced. I always say, and I will repeat this forever, style is something comes from you. We can moderate all your trends based on who you are. We don't have to be 100 to 100% what's coming Instagram tomorrow. Like, it's all good and well, but there is some classics, there is some basics, there is some things also, checkpoints, what suits you.
Invest in pieces that will last.
It is tough because a lot of people are convinced and make up mind, oh, easy fashion, I'm just gonna do this, or do Amazon, it will be 2 days delivery, whatever. But end of the day, again, you spend your money something, it's not gonna last you long. It will create quick satisfaction, but then you're gonna end up having the items are not really quality.
Makes sense to me, so I decided to use her personal styling services for myself. Here are the outfits she chose for me. And these pants are Tamar's favorite fashion statement of the moment.
Wide leg for me are a game changer. Most amazing wide leg. Now you want to go wide, you go wide.
They're comfortable.
They're very comfortable, they're very chic, very slimming, as crazy as it sounds for people who does not like wide legs.
Even the UPS guy chimed in.
Like my outfit?
I think you look lovely. Buy it all.
Thank you. Matches perfectly.
Tamar says come on by Perch and she'll be happy to help you express your own style, no matter what your budget is.
As far as the Perch goes and as far as I go, I will make sure no matter what budget you have for shopping, it will be succeed for you. Like I devote myself, no matter what kind of scale budget you shopping, doesn't matter for me. I will make it happen.
Coming up next, tip of the week. Did you know that Vail has an incredible public art collection? For this week's tip, we want to share with you an interactive art map that you can find at vailgov.com. You can take a virtual tour of 65 of the amazing real-life pieces and learn more about each one. There's everything from the Rocky Mountain Majesty to the Red Eddy, and of course, all the murals that have beautified our walls all over Vail. There's so much art to explore. The goal of Vail's Art in Public Places program is to develop a diverse, high-quality art collection to enhance the beauty of the community and to educate people on the visual arts. And this year, the Artist in Residency pilot program was launched to further the mission of increasing Vail's cultural vitality. Artist Squire Broll was the inaugural artist in residency, and I got a chance to chat with him virtually about his sculptures that are currently in the Alpine Gardens.
There is Remembering the Ancients, which is sort of a lighter toned piece that's there in the garden. There is Twisted Bones, which is the yellow piece, and that thinks, sort of thinks through the idea of how trees shift and grow, especially thinking about aspen groves and how they twist, but then also thinking about how, we age, our bones shift and change, and and then in some ways, right, as you ski, things can potentially happen, and you can have, adjustments to your bones that way. And then there are 2 or 3 other pieces that are in the Welcome Center. They're much smaller. They're tabletop sized pieces. Actually, similar to this piece that's right here.
Squire says he's honored to have his art displayed in such great company with the rest of Vail's amazing public collection.
Having art in the midst of the public, sitting there in public places, is really important for a number of different reasons. It causes potential moments that are unusual. So as you're walking through, there's all of a sudden a visual moment where you don't expect to see this form, this color, this material. And again, it causes us to think more potentially generously about the world around us, or at least to ask questions. Not that you have to like what's out there, but you can look at it and you can be open to thinking about what is this? Why would the artist make this? What does this mean to me in this space? Helps us, I guess, to maybe elevate the experience of what it means to be human. I think in many ways that's what helps set us apart, is that we can create these moments of beauty, create these scenarios that are beautiful. And the whole act of creating, I think, is a hopeful act. It's one of those things that if we're really sincere about making things and trying to add to the experience of what it means to be human, that's a great thing.
And there's more great things to look forward to. Squire says he's in talks with the Vail Art Program to have a permanent sculpture commissioned by next summer. That's it for today, friends. Thank you so much for watching Vail Vibes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and we'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
8-time Emmy-nominated Animal Rescue is a half-hour television series showcasing the heroic efforts of people helping animals. Join host and award-winning journalist Alex Payne and the Animal Rescue camera crew as they travel around the world, capturing dramatic rescues, rehabilitation, and relocation stories. For programming schedule, check your local listings today. Don't miss your favorite episodes of Animal Rescue. When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Welcome back. We are at the top of the second hour of Good Morning Vail. Lots of exciting stuff in store. We are in the beginning and the height of football season. We have the Food Network's Master of Q, Erica Roby, joining us today about some special tailgating recipes. We'll be talking to the Biztoberfest, as well as much more here on the second hour of the show. We've got Mark Sassy out in the field, so stay tuned. The second hour starts now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to hour number 2 of our Tuesday edition of Good Morning Vail. Today is August the 29th. 3 more days, then we're into September, the Burr month. September, October, November, December. I'm sitting on the deck now in Beaver Creek at the Sea Bar, which is at the Chop House, right at the base of the Centennial Lift. Bright sunshine today. These skies are blue up here, everybody. Let's take a look at that weather forecast for your Tuesday. We are going to see a high temperature in Vail, probably around 3 o'clock today, of about 78, close to 80 degrees and bright sunshine wherever you are around Eagle County today. Your hourly forecast, we've already hit the 50s. We're making our way into the upper 50s. We'll be in the low 60s probably by 10 o'clock. 70s or low 70s around noontime. That high temperature 78, once again coming probably around 3 o'clock today, and bright sunshine for the day. Denver's going to see lots of sunshine with a high of 88. For Vail, a high of 78. Avon 80. Eagle 84. And bright sunshine for all of Eagle County and out towards the west, all of Colorado. Tonight, sun setting at 7:44. We'll see the winds out of the southeast, light breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies with a low of about 48. Then your 5-day forecast. Wednesday and Thursday, just like today, we're going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow, 82 for a high, 80 for a high on Thursday. Sunshine for both of those days, so very similar to what you're going to see today. Apply your sunscreen, apply it often. And then by Friday, the first day of September, we'll see a high of 78, maybe some afternoon thunderstorms, about a 40% chance. And then for Saturday, a 40% chance of those passing thunderstorms also with a high of 77. And then for Sunday, scattered afternoon thunderstorms also with a high of 75 with a 50% chance of some moisture coming your way. So a few more days of bright sunshine, temperatures upper 70s, low 80s, and then nice weather coming your way. We're going to take a quick break. We get a Zoom call with Erica Roby. She is the leading female pit master, and she's part of Food Network's Masters of Q. When we come back.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Dog Tales is America's premier dog lovers magazine show. This series is all about dogs and the people who love them. Featuring dogs of all sizes, shapes, and breeds, keeping you up to date with all the latest news from the dog world. Sit back and enjoy a fun program for the whole family. Check your local listings and tune in to Dog Tales.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. Now, it is my absolute favorite time of year. Football, friends, family, tailgating, and so much more, especially when you grew up in a football family. Joining us today is world-renowned pitmaster, leading female pitmaster, as well as the Master of Q from the Food Network, Erica Roby. Erica, how are you this morning?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great. I absolutely love the tailgate setup you have going on. So tell us a little bit more. You know, tailgating is so popular, but how can you really wow the crowd or the fans as you prepare for football season this year?
Yeah, so tailgating is a lifestyle. It is a culture in and of itself. And so to stand out, you really have to think outside of the box, but while still being traditional and true to the tailgating spirit. The things that I like to do first is think about what cut of meat you're going to be using. I like to use beef because it is super versatile and you can cook it on so many different heat sources and it will take on different beautiful expressions. So that's one of the ways you can stand out. The next thing, think about where you're tailgating. What are kind of like the famous comfort foods? What is known locally? And then put your own spin on that. So that's one way where you're bringing in the tradition, but you're still expounding on it with your own artistic flair and culinary prowess. The next thing you want to do is whatever you cook, make sure that it is portable it is flavorful, and it's something that you can share, because the spirit of the tailgate is fellowship with your fellow tailgaters and making sure that you can share that, they can walk around with it, and that it tastes delicious.
Well, I agree. I feel like most tailgates are not complete unless you have beef on there, whether it's more than just your traditional hot dogs and hamburgers. So, what types of foods are sports fans like most popular to bringing to their tailgates or are requesting? What do you usually see?
Yeah, so of course you're always going to have the burger, but now of course it's a craft burger. You're making sure that you are just adding your spin, your flair, your call sign on that burger. One of the things that's trending right now is birria beef street tacos. I'm sure you've seen this a lot. These are hits with the tailgate. I like to cook it on a portable tabletop grill because then everybody can still be around and you can talk while you're cooking. If you don't have this and you're using a traditional grill, just use cast iron. You're going to get the same beautiful, even temperature as your cooking source. And now something that is out of the box, unique, but is definitely a part of my tailgate right now is a smoked shepherd's pie. Like, this is a hit. I have done this a million times. People love it. They're not expecting it. And then on top of that, I use my portable smoker. And so I'm getting wood-fired flavor on that ground beef, on the potatoes, on the cheese, on the veggies, and it is something that is the ultimate comfort food, especially if you're out somewhere cold or it starts getting chilly. This is one of those tailgate dishes that really brings people together. So that's what you're going to be seeing out there on the tailgate trail now.
I know, I'm a big fan of the birria street tacos, so I love the idea of a shepherd's pie. Do you have any other unique recipes that you've been working on that you'd like to share with us?
Yes. So some of the things we do, I'm originally from Ohio, so we do a barbecue spaghetti. It's like a chili spaghetti, and I have been working on that, making it into mason jars, getting the ground beef just perfect and seasoned just well, and then going vertical. I like to elevate my dishes so that you're not only getting a beautiful presentation, but you're being able to get a composed bite on every single thing that you're doing. So I've been using cornbread now with it and just doing so many different things to get a beautiful expression of what a barbecue chili could be for a tailgate.
I love I'm very familiar with Skyline Chili, so I love that you're putting your own special twist to it. So where can we go for more information?
Yes, for more recipes, tips, and tricks, head on over to beefitswhatsfordinner.com and you can find so many things that'll help you this tailgate season.
Erica, you are a delight, and I love all of the suggestions with these unique tailgating recipes, how to really elevate that. Thank you so much for coming on today's show. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. We have a lot more here on this next episode, so we'll be right back after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. In today's episode of Good Day Vail, we are so thankful to be filming off-site at the Home Outfitters because this episode is a spotlight on refreshing your living space. So please join Donna Lang, Aaron Shield, and myself at the Home Outfitters later on Good Day Vail.
It does set us apart from other showrooms here in the Valley. We obviously are a retail showroom. We value our customers. It's been 33 years in the making. We also have our own full-service design department. Right now there are 4 of us in the department. We're looking to expand. The other thing that people don't know about us is we also act as a design center for the designers here in the Valley. Also, if you're a realtor and your client brings in their own designer, we work with them as well. Instead of going down to the design center in Denver, we have over 200 vendors that we work with. So we will let the designer do their job with their clients, and then we take over from an administrative standpoint.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now we are all about community, local business, all of the fun stuff. Ben had a conversation with the Eagle Valley Chamber of Commerce to talk about their Biztoberfest. Let's have a look.
Welcome back to the show. So with Biztoberfest coming up soon, we've got the Eagle Chamber of Commerce joining us on the couch. You've got Michelle and Sandy here. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
So, love the outfits.
Thank you. It's great. We're getting in the spirit.
Yeah, so Biztoberfest, we've kind of figured out a little bit what's going on there from Eagle River Brewing, but could you tell us a little bit more about how you're kind of merging a business event and an Oktoberfest theme?
Yes, yes. So as the Eagle Chamber of Commerce, of course, one of our main focuses is to support local businesses and the membership of the Eagle Chamber. So usually each year we have a business exposition. And this year we have this great committee with the chamber, and we all decided that we would have an Oktoberfest theme so that we can encourage more public participation, maybe some regional visitors come in and check out Eagle while they're there. So we figure we'd draw in a lot more exposure for the businesses by having an Oktoberfest event.
Well, and I would imagine that bringing in a little bit of that extra festivityness to things really kind of helps to boost activity at a business event, because I can imagine some people see, oh, business expo, that's for entrepreneurs, business owners, not necessarily for me, Johnny Q Public.
Mm-hmm, right.
And it sounds like incorporating some more festivities. It sounds like you guys will have some vendors out there, some games, some things like that to kind of help encourage people to come out, meet some local businesses.
Yes, absolutely. We're going to have it at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle. It's a beautiful venue with a large lawn and a playground. So we're going to have exhibitors inside the facility as well as outside. But we've got Eagle River Brewing, Cody and Tom, who were just here. They've got a special Biztoberfest brew that they're going to unleash for this event. So they're going to be serving that up. We also have Boone's Wine and Spirits. They're going to be providing red and white wine. We also have Forward Tech Solutions. They are a leadership member with the Eagle Chamber, and they're our food sponsor, and we were able to get Village Bagel to provide our food thanks to Forward Tech Solutions.
Tell me a little bit about Forward Tech Solutions, because based on that name, I would not necessarily expect food to be their thing.
I know, but they were the food sponsor, so they paid for the food because of Forward Tech Solutions. Forward Tech Solutions is an IT company. So they specialize in IT for businesses. They are located in Edwards, but they do business all over the valley from, I'm sure Glenwood to Vail. So they've got a great crew, and we love working with them. But they stepped up as the food sponsor so that they could pay for the food.
Awesome.
And
Well,
then,
it
yes.
sounds like it's a great way to kind of introduce us to some of the more niche services that we might not necessarily know are available locally. Like I would have expected that if you needed IT services like that for business support, that you would have to go to a firm down on the Front Range and bring somebody up from Denver. Do you guys have any other services like that where it's a little bit more of a specialty environment that you necessarily don't have to go down to the Front Range?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got All Mountain Technologies is also a local IT company, but we have so many different types of businesses. We've got artisans, we've got the restaurants, of course, in the Eagle Ranch Village, downtown Eagle. We've got Rome. I don't know if you guys have been to Rome. But it's a wonderful.
Don't get me started.
Don't get you started on Rome. Okay.
I love Rome. They're far and away one of my favorite restaurants in the Valley. Chef Adrian is amazing.
Absolutely.
I can't believe we got something like that down in Eagle.
I
mean,
know.
Like it's just absolute top-notch dining with prices that you wouldn't necessarily expect to see for food that quality.
Of that quality, absolutely. I know. And she's in downtown Eagle. Rome is in downtown Eagle. We've got the new 2nd Street Tavern just opened, also in Eagle, right on 2nd Street where Bonfire Brewing used to be.
They only just opened this week, right?
Yeah, I think Saturday.
Awesome.
They just opened, and right there next to Rome, we've got Antlers and Rosé. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's sort of an...
I am pretty familiar with them in like the general concept, but I wouldn't necessarily say that I've been into the store. It's not necessarily my specific niche.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a hat person.
Yeah.
But if you are, if
She
you're
has-
looking for cowboy hats, especially like a fancy accessorized cowboy hats.
Yes.
And it's my understanding that they do like cowboy hat decorating parties and stuff too.
Yeah, she does all kinds of different unique parties there. Brooke does. She has a lot more than hats, too. She has a lot of women's clothes, and now she's opened it up to household items as well.
Awesome. So everybody's going to have a chance to meet some of these businesses, some of the owners, some of the employees, and to get a little bit of a feel for it out at the Biztoberfest.
Yes.
So how are you guys going to try and help get people to talk to every business and really get to meet everyone?
Well, we have a passport. We have a Biztoberfest passport. And all of the Biztoberfest sponsors are going to be on this passport. Every attendee that comes in receives this passport, and they will have to go to every business on that passport in order to qualify for the great 2 grand prizes that we have.
Awesome.
So that's one way. But another way is that a lot of the businesses are doing some special activities to draw people to their booths.
Okay.
For example, Martin Insurance Group, they're doing a big cornhole competition, and they've got a $5,000 prize.
Wow, is that something we would have to sign up for before the event?
No.
Or would you just sign up right there?
Sign up right there. Good question.
Awesome.
And VVMTA, Vail Valley Mountain Trail Alliance, they're going to be doing mini races, and they're going to have great prizes too. All Kids Dental, they're going to have some activities and prizes as well. Berkshire Hathaway, they're going to do the building of the houses, right? Fantastic. They're going to be doing it with chopsticks and sugar cubes.
Awesome.
And they're going to have giveaway prizes. Oh, and Paul Davis is doing a cash dartboard. So they're going to have cash pinned to their dartboard. You're going to come up, try to hit that cash, and you get it if you get it. If you hit the target.
It
The
sounds
cash
like it's going to
target.
be
So
an
there's
amazing event.
all kinds of great activities at these booths.
Last time we spoke, you guys were still looking for more participants to come in. Are you guys still looking for people? Is there still space available for any other businesses that are interested in participating?
We have 2 booths left.
Awesome.
So we're almost full.
Well, hopefully by the end of the day, you guys will be totally full.
Yeah. You can go to eaglechamber.co, go to the events calendar, and go over to September 7th. That's the date of the event, and read all about it. And you can actually register as a member or as a non-member. If you're a member, you get extra special prices, of course.
Awesome. Well, and speaking of membership, let's say that we're just a little bit too busy over the next 2 weeks to get everything together to be able to come out to Biztoberfest. But if I was still interested in joining the Eagle Chamber as a member of my business, how would I go about doing that?
You can give me a call anytime. My phone number is 970-306-2262. You can email me. It's Michelle, MICHELLE.Morgan, MORGAN @eaglechamber.co. Anytime. You can actually reach out to Sandy LaBaugh as well. Sandy's with U.S. Bank, and she's an ambassador with the Eagle Chamber. So we have a big team of ambassadors that represent local businesses that help us out at the Chamber too. We have a lot of fun together.
Yeah, great organization and great community.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about what it means to be an ambassador for the Eagle Chamber. What exactly do you do with that?
Yeah, so we're here to support the Chamber and be a little bit more actively involved and, attend the events, help Michelle, with organization and set up and clean up and just try to interact with all the members and introduce people to each other. So that's what we do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, the Eagle Chamber of Commerce. If my business was in Edwards, would I be welcome?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys, so do you kind of work with businesses throughout the Vail Valley, not just specifically in the Eagle area?
That's correct. We're an Eagle-based chamber, so our main focus is Eagle, especially from an economic development standpoint. We work closely with the town of Eagle and the different business associations located in Eagle so that we can try to help keep Eagle's business community for thriving. So we do have an economic focus on Eagle, but anybody that would like to utilize the benefits of the Eagle Chamber can join, whether you're in Edwards, Gypsum, Vail, Avon, because we do have a lot of promotional benefits. So if you would like to utilize those promotional benefits, then you can join the Eagle Chamber. The entry level is at $285 a year. So it's very affordable, especially if you're looking for that additional promotion.
Awesome. And so before I let you guys go, could you just give me one real quick website and then one more time, how can people get a hold of you guys?
The web address is eaglechamber.co. My phone number is 970-306-2262.
Awesome. Well, Michelle and Sandy from the Eagle Chamber of Commerce, thank you so much for joining me here on the couch. We'll be right back after a short message.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tvavail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Pascal. And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. How many personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now. Check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to
our show. I'm Susie.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, it is something special out here today. Temperatures right here at the core in Beaver Creek on the ice rink. Nice and mild because we are in the shade, but that sun is making its way up and over. I'll show you top of the Park Hyatt here. It's going to be a nice day all around Eagle County. Bright sunshine and nice mild temperatures. I think we're going to see a high this afternoon, probably about 78 degrees. So a little warmer down towards Avon, a little bit warmer down towards Eagle and Gypsum. Warm in Denver today too. Here's a look at your forecast. 53 to start first thing at 8. 78 probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to have bright sunshine for all of Eagle County, all of Colorado, all out to the west right now. This high pressure system taking over for the next few days. Your hourly forecast, bright sunshine for the day, all day long. Temperatures midday in the 70s. We're going to be spectacularly embracing the last 3 days of August. Denver temperatures today, we'll see a high of 88, 78 for Vail, 80 for Avon, 84 as you make your way further west towards the towns of Eagle and Gypsum. Tonight we'll see a low of about 48 degrees. Clear skies, winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun setting at 7:44 this evening. And then your 5-day forecast shaping up pretty good for the next couple of days. Not too shabby for the first 3 days of September. For Wednesday, 82, bright sunshine. For Thursday, 80 degrees, more bright sunshine all day. For Friday, September the 1st, 78 for a high with a 40% chance of some of those afternoon thunderstorms. For Saturday, 77 for a high with a 40% chance of those afternoon thunderstorms. And then for Sunday, 75 for a high temperature, pretty nice. And we're going to see scattered thunderstorms also for Sunday with about a 50% chance of those pushing on through. All right, so that's a look at your weather. Now I've got an update on stuff happening up here. So right here on the core at Beaver Creek, this is the ice rink. Underneath this ice rink, the Black Family Ice Rink, is the Villar Performing Arts Center. But this is the village of Beaver Creek. And starting this weekend, not just one weekend, not just 2 weekends, but 3 weekends, we have Oktoberfest taking place all around Eagle County. So Beaver Creek always kicks it off. The first Oktoberfest will be right up here this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 11 to 7, and Sunday 11 to 6. This is for the traditional and the nostalgic. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be up on the stage doing all the emceeing, and we're bringing my old cohort co-host from TV8, Ashley LaFleur. You might know her as Ashley Prill. She and I will be tag teaming the events up here in Beaver Creek this weekend. The reason being because they're going to have a separate stage. Instead of just the stage right here in Beaver Creek on the ice rink, they're going to have a stage up in front of the Park Hyatt on the grass on the back lawn. That's going to be the competition stage. Some information for you to know about. There are still VIP tickets for Sunday. VIP is sold out. You can go to Beaver Creek Oktoberfest for more information on that. They do have some stock left in the Bavarian hand-carved steins. Limited availability. So my guess is they will be sold out by the time the event actually starts. You can go to beavercreekoktoberfest.com to find the steins also. Another thing happening that's different, you're going to buy coupons. You're going to buy tickets to get beer. So you'll go to the tents, exchange cash for tickets. They're not going to be taking cash for beer this year. And once again, that comp stage is up on the lawn. So here's the deal. Complimentary admission. You can buy your food and your beverages. That's all available for purchase. Obviously, lots of German bratwurst, German fare, authentic European beers, and Labor Day weekend in Beaver Creek. It gets no better than this. Live music on the stage daily by Helmut Fricker, and also sister city, Lech, Austria, for Beaver Creek. Well, their Austrian band, the traditional band, Trockenkapelle, will be playing here all weekend long also. We're going to have competitions. We're going to have Stein lifting. We are going to have bratwurst eating, and that will be taking place up on the stage up here at the lawn. And then also, along with Trockenkapelle and Helmut Fricker, we're going to have some headlining music each night. We have the Breakers, a tribute to Tom Petty. And we also have American Idol finalist Konstantin Maroulis. So lots of live music during the daytime, that German music and the Oompa music. And then we're going to have some other fun music as the sun starts to set right here at the ice rink. Competitions all weekend long, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the following weekend, the weekend of the 10th, 9 and 10, we're going to be headed over to the Vail area. Then we have 2 weekends of Oktoberfest over there. We've got one in Lions Head for 1 weekend, and then we have the other weekend will be taken up by the Vail Oktoberfest. So plenty of time to eat bratwurst and have plenty of sauerkraut and Wiener Schnitzel and all that great stuff that you're going to get from the Austrian feel that you're going to find up here in Beaver Creek to start. So once again, Beaver Creek Oktoberfest. Get your steins early because they will sell out. And this area right here that I'm looking at will be transformed once again into a beer garden of sorts, and there's going to be vendors all around the ice rink, all the way reaching down towards the bus stop and the covered bridge. All the local restaurants will be having their wonderful food to share and sell, and Beaver Creek is in full swing right now for the summer, so just come up here and play with us this weekend. It will be a lot of fun. Once again, Ashley and I will be on the stages, tossing back and forth.
We're all looking for ways to be more sustainable. That way we're better to our environment, and that way we can see the snow stick around a lot longer, since we all live in these wonderful mountain towns that we know and love. Well, Mountain Towns 2030 and their director, Chris Steinkamp, is joining me to talk about all of the wonderful things that they have coming up. And you guys have an incredible thing taking place in October that people can get involved in.
Thanks, Madeline. It's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to hearing more about it, because what you guys at Mountain Towns 2030 do is really important, and you guys collect this group of humans from all walks of life to come together and come up with ways where you can be more sustainable?
Yeah, I mean, we are a network of mountain communities all across the U.S. And, as you know, mountain communities are on the front lines of climate change. We're seeing the impacts in our communities every day, whether it's through low snowpack, wildfires, drought, rivers running low. It's an omnipresent threat that we're seeing every day. But it's also an economic threat as well. And so our work is centered around bringing mountain communities together to have these conversations about what we're seeing, the issues, but also how we can all work together to address it more effectively and to set really bold, ambitious climate targets. Because if we're not taking action on climate, who is?
Which is something that's so important and something that's getting a larger voice now. This is something that a lot of people have kind of put by the wayside for quite some time. And now that we've really seen it affect so many places that we know and love, it is important that we take these steps. And so as we're talking about Mountain Towns 2030, can you give us a little bit more information about kind of what your goal is here?
Sure. So Mountain Towns 2030 was started in 2019 by a group in Park City who had been working to really set bold, ambitious climate goals for the community for the past 2 or 3 years. And we realized, at that point that after we got all of these goals passed and the community made this really ambitious commitment to address climate change, that, every mountain community is going through more or less the same process. And that, in order to really meet these goals in the time frame that we have, which is the window is getting tighter and tighter, we really should be sharing this data. So our intent was to work with every other mountain community to say, look, we've figured this stuff out. And many other communities like Vail and Park City and Aspen have really figured out a lot of this. So a lot of what we're trying to do is bring the communities together, have that dialogue, but also build capacity in some of the smaller communities that might not have the resources to do it. So our work is really centered around sharing data, collaborating, bringing communities together, but also bringing all the stakeholders together in these communities. So not just the elected officials, but their sustainability teams, the ski resorts, the businesses, the nonprofits, to really have kind of a cross-functional conversation about how, as a community, we're going to move forward together quicker.
Now, there's a lot of inspiration that goes into a project like this. Obviously, you guys are a bunch of snow-loving, kind of outdoor enthusiasts. And so was that the main point of inspiration for creating Mountain Towns?
Well, yeah. I mean, the snow and the lack of, or the inconsistent snowpack was the kind of the initial driver. But I think that everyone realizes that, if we don't address climate change, it's an economic issue for all of us. It affects our jobs, our livelihoods, and the future of our communities. So we really need to be doing something about it. And that's the main driver for what we're doing.
Now, if you were to recommend that people make that first step into being a little bit more sustainable and a little bit better to the environment, what would you say that first step is?
Well, I would say get active in your community. I think climate action comes from, policies that are set in the communities and the commitments that are being made. But, those commitments are being made because of the voices that they hear from the community members. So if you really want your community to take really aggressive action on climate, go to the town council meetings, be a voice within your community to help them make those commitments and take the action that's needed.
Now, if people are interested in getting involved with you guys to help make maybe their business have those right steps moving forward, or maybe to raise their voice in their community, how can they get involved?
So Mountain Towns 2030 is a nonprofit, and we work with every mountain community and the stakeholders within it. So visit our website, mt2030.org. Let us know, and we'll be in touch. We've got lots of programs throughout the year that really help you, give you the tools, the actionable tools that you need to really take on climate change in your community.
Now, since you guys are such a newer nonprofit, 2019 being your starting point and kind of the year that you took off to expand into such greater things and reaching so many different mountain towns, what's the history? What drove you guys to come together and form this incredible nonprofit?
Well, I think, as I was saying, in 2019, Park City set this really ambitious goal to address climate change and to reduce emissions 100%. And I think the driver behind that was that we really realized that, this data should be shared. The insights and the challenges that we overcame needed to be shared with other communities. They might not have the resources to do what we did. Because again, we realized that this is something that needs to be solved really quickly. And if every community had to wait and to take on this challenge and do it over a longer period of time, we could accelerate that timeline just by being transparent and sharing the data. And so our whole idea was to make sure that communities are sharing the insights and the challenges and working together so that we can move this forward that much faster.
And something that you guys are doing to bring communities together to share this data is your climate solutions gathering that you have coming up. And so let's talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so we are excited. We meet every year. This year we're coming to Vail on October 18th and 19th, and it's our annual gathering of elected officials, mountain communities. Basically, we'll probably have 50 to 75 mountain communities there from all over the country. Elected officials, sustainability teams, ski resorts, businesses, and nonprofits, all there talking about climate change. But I think what makes this summit really unique is that it's focused on real-world solutions. It's not just a lot of talk about the issue and what's going to happen and the predictions for the future. This is about putting real-world solutions in place. And again, having communities talk about the work that they're doing, and hopefully it can inspire other communities to do the same.
Now, if there are other nonprofits that want to get involved and be part of the change that you guys are going to make, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Our website is the best way, and our contact information is on the website, and it's mt2030.org.
Chris, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this wonderful information. And now, if people are interested in just coming to the summit that you guys have coming up in October, can they just come and attend and learn from all of these powerful people talking about the same issue?
Absolutely. It's, the attendees are mainly focused on stakeholders from mountain communities, but go to our website, take a look. If it's relevant to you and if you think it would be helpful for the work that you're doing, by all means, please join us. Registration is on our website, and we're excited to be in Vail in October. And thank you to the town of Vail and Avon and Eagle County for having us.
I cannot wait to see what comes of this, and I want to thank you personally for all the hard work that you do. I think what you guys do is really going to save our mountain towns. And one of my dad, who is a longtime die-hard skier in the ski industry, his favorite quote is, "As a skier, we are snow farmers, and if we have a bad snow year, then we have a bad year of crops." And we keep seeing that more and more, and so thank you for making that difference.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Make sure that you check out Mountain Towns 2030. That way you can just see what your community is doing to make a difference. And if you need help raising your voice to have your community make that difference, well, they're a great starting place. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun & Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
And we're back to Good Morning Vail. Now, I know it's only Tuesday, but we do have a long weekend coming up. And if you don't have anything planned for the kids and are looking for something for them to do, we have an excellent segment of Craft Corner where you can paint with water guns. Let's take a look.
Hello and welcome back to Craft Corner. I'm here with Chloe, of course.
Yes.
She's showing me what seemingly looks like a very interesting craft today.
Yes.
What do you call this craft?
Abstract splatter art using water guns.
Wow. What a
Yeah.
title. What a title. Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited after hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Should be.
Okay, let's get started. Tell me,
Okay.
guide me.
So the only supplies you need for this is a canvas, some washable paint, and some water guns.
Okay, perfect.
All of this I just got. You can get at any local craft store.
Yeah.
So
okay.
it should be pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
So what you do first is choose your color, any color. You can do as many colors as you want on the canvas.
Okay.
I only brought 2 water guns, so we are limited a little bit,
Okay,
but that's
perfect.
okay.
That's fine. Well, I love pink. I think I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna
pink.
go purple.
Pink and purple.
Oh my gosh.
Great combo.
Perfect.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you need 2 cups, any cups, and you want to pour your paint into them.
Okay. How much?
As much as you want. Really, the amount doesn't matter that much.
So the amount is like how much we'll have to spray, I guess.
Yes.
And there's water in these cups too.
Yeah, so usually what you would do is you would pour the paint in, and then you want to dilute it with about the same amount of water.
Okay.
So
okay.
50% water, 50% paint, just so the paint is thin enough to actually go through the water gun.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, but not too thin to where it's mostly water and no paint shows up.
Okay, got it. Well, hopefully I did enough. We'll see.
That looks great.
Okay, perfect.
So I brought something to stir it with, just to mix it up.
And I guess washable paint is probably the key, because I can see
Yes.
this getting messy.
Yes, I tested these, and it did get pretty messy.
Mm-hmm.
So washable paint is definitely my suggestion.
Yeah, I definitely don't think acrylic would be the move.
No. I did these, I've done this craft with some kids before, and they loved it.
Okay.
But it does get messy.
Yeah, I can see this would be fun for kids. I mean, a paint gun.
They loved it. It was
Who
so much
doesn't-
fun.
Who doesn't love a gun full of paint? Okay, perfect.
Okay, so next we have these water guns, and for these water guns, you pour the water into here. So I brought a funnel, just a little collapsible one. You don't need a funnel, but
Probably cleaner.
yeah, it's a lot cleaner if you use one.
Should I hold it while you pour, maybe?
I think I got it. I just
Okay.
need to put it above the hole, and then I pour
There you go.
the paint into the water gun. I'm
Okay.
gonna use the paper towel just so we don't
Yeah,
spill.
this is a little scary, but I believe in you. You're the craft master. Oh, that's kind of cool to watch.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the colors look a
fun.
lot different in this green water gun. So when I was making some earlier, I honestly got confused by which color's which.
Hey, that's kind of more
Because
fun.
it looks so different. But
It's
it was
a
like a little
surprise.
surprise. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I got mine in.
So I guess you'll
Your
want to
turn.
get this kind of water gun. That seems like the easiest to use.
Yeah,
I don't know
just
what
one
other
that's-
kinds are out there.
This was honestly the only option I saw at the store, besides like super big ones. These are just really easy to work with, and the pressure of the spray on these aren't super hard, so they won't like splatter back, and they're
That
really
seems-
easy
yeah,
to put
okay,
the paint in.
Pouring it in. Oh, yep, there it goes. Perfect. Okay,
Nice.
there's my pink paint. I think I spilled a little, but I kept it minimal. So
Good, good. Yes, that looks great.
okay, perfect.
All right, now literally you just spray the canvas.
Spray the canvas. Yeah, I
It's
guess
so
this is where
much
the
fun.
abstract comes
This
in.
is where the fun part comes in.
Oh wow.
You just
Okay.
shoot the canvas with this water gun.
Okay, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous
but-
too.
Okay, let's see. This better be some
You might have to tilt it up so.
tilted up. Oh, like that.
So just so the
Oh,
water
there it
can-
goes. Look at that. And then it has that really cool like drippy effect. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
that
And
so
yeah, this could
fun?
be really cool. Should we trade? Mix the colors?
Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah, I feel like that'll be a cool
Okay.
look for our
I
pieces.
agree.
Okay, okay.
And it's really I made one where I took some duct tape and put like a C for
Oh,
Chloe
that
on
would
it,
be cool.
and then I just covered it in paint.
Yeah, you could get pretty creative with that. And that's
Yeah.
easy for kids too. And then when it dries, take off the tape.
And
it
then-
reveals this beautiful art piece.
Exactly.
This is really cool. This actually looks a lot cooler than I thought it would.
Yeah, and I also like turning it around so then the
Oh,
paint
to get a cool
spills into different areas. just into the area.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Look
this would
at
be
that.
like this is really good crafts for kids. The
Yeah,
kids
it's-
that did this with me loved it. And
I
it's
bet.
so much fun.
I can see the appeal with the
Yeah.
guns and the paint.
Yeah, I
And
just
yeah,
had
if
to
you
make
had
sure they didn't spray each other.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, washable.
Yeah,
so.
it's washable. They did get it on their clothes, but it came off right away.
Yeah, and then if you had like a bunch of different water guns, you could just go ham
Every
with a bunch of
single
different
color.
paint colors. That'd
Yeah,
be pretty cool.
These could be really good gifts too. You could write like "Mom" for Mother's Day or for a birthday.
True. Yeah,
or you
this
could just
is.
make a fun abstract art piece.
I know. I like can't stop spraying it.
I
I'm
know,
I'm
it's
having a
just so
great
much
time. Oh,
fun.
yours looks cool with all those
Thanks.
different drips. Okay.
It's such a fun way to get creative.
I'm-
and
yeah.
Not like you don't need to be a super amazing artist at
Right.
all.
I mean, it's kind of just up to the water gun because it's
Yeah.
so abstract.
It's very abstract.
But you still end up with a really cool looking piece.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like, you could totally frame these and hang them up on a wall. because
Yeah.
they just look so fun and cool.
Yeah, this would match, get the colors of your room.
Yeah, exactly.
Gorgeous.
You
Well, I
can
love
have
this.
so much creativity with this. It's so customizable.
Yeah, I need to stop myself because I feel like
Me
it's at a
too.
good
I
place.
feel like I feel like
or
I
it's
might.
just gonna be
I
covered.
feel like I did a lot, but
It looks so cool
good.
though, and I like the different.
It's so much fun.
Wow, that actually turned out pretty good. I kind
Yeah.
of feel like an artist right now.
Yeah, you
Wow.
are. You did that.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Thank you. Well, this was a really fun craft.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing this to me today.
Of course.
Definitely you should try this at home if it looks fun, if
It's
you have
so much
kids,
fun.
if you're an adult. I mean, I had a great time with this, so
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend trying it out. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Snooki and Scott show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, everybody, welcome back to the show. We're about ready to wrap things up. Let's take one more look at your local weather for today. Your hourly forecast for Tuesday, the 29th day of August, we're going to see temperatures around noon, 71 degrees, 77 around 4 p.m. Your high temperature of the day is going to be 78 degrees coming your way between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Then your I-70 drive, Denver temperatures 88 and sunny, for Vail 78, for Avon 80 degrees, and for Eagle 84. And bright sunshine all around Eagle County, Colorado, and out to the west with this high pressure system. I'm going to sign off from my portion of TV8. I'll be back on camera on Friday. We'll take it back to Kim now to wrap up the show. Kim, back to you.
Mark, thanks so much. Always a pleasure hosting with you. And I know you'll be out and about in the community emceeing this weekend, so that's exciting things happening there. But we had an excellent show, especially because it is the height of football season. We had barbecue expert Erica Roby joining us today on the show, giving us all kinds of tips and tricks. Craft Corner, if you're looking for something to do some painting with some water guns and your kids this weekend. And then Vail Valley Young Professionals, loved having them here on the show. So stay tuned. We've got a lot more on tomorrow's show. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest